Well, sorry that we are starting a little bit late, but as there's a fatal disease that is going to end up with humankind, well, you know what, well, shit happens. So we're gonna start, we're gonna kick off Rooted 11. We've been doing this for 11 years. And we are sending the content of this speech through streaming to the different rooms. And now we're gonna watch a video, and we'll continue with the keynote. So let's watch the video. Welcome to RootedCON 11. Well, thank you very much for coming along. Despite all the diseases, if you see, well, this is the 11th edition. It was quite funny for us to use that Stranger Things motto. You know what our values are. You know that we like to create community, to have diverse people, to have different people. We are hackers. We are not the rest of the people. We are smarter, and we are more beautiful, and we have a divergent mindset. So these values are essential to us. You know, our team now, they'll come to say hello. We have Arancha, the president of RootedCON. Alberto, who is in charge of RootedCON Valencia. Jose Antonio Guash, who hasn't been able to come along. He's working from Microsoft in Redmond, in Seattle, so he will join us remotely, so a big round of applause to him. Omar, who is managing one of the rooms, I think it's room 19. The sexy and handsome guy that introduces the keynote. And Chencho, that is setting everything that happens out of the room. So Chencho, well, you can come along if you want. I didn't want to ignore you, really. Well, thank you very much to our sponsors, Platino, Sealpath, Sifi, and Insert. Now, I apologize. Well, I apologize again because of the email that I sent yesterday. Well, Sealpath is a Spanish company that develops an IRN tool that is amazing. If sometimes you've said that you are highly committed to startups, Spanish startups, you can start buying these things instead of buying products from outside. You can buy products from our country. That's very good. Our gold sponsors, Tarlogic, it belongs to the family to XC. The beers that will be organized by Tarlogic of XC will have some additional activities today and tomorrow. After the end of the day, you can have beers for free, and you have activities with DXC and Tarlogic. Capgemini, Airbus, RSA. My trainers are RSA. Jogosha are sponsoring Hacking Net that we'll have on Friday evening. If you haven't joined, I don't know if you can join yet. Talk to Omar so that you can see whether you have whether it's room for you or not. And you have to sign an NDA, by the way. You'll have to sign an NDA in order to participate at the bounty, because there are client production platforms that we don't want anybody to reveal that information and to release it in the wild. Everest, Telefonica, Telefonica Empresas, and well, these companies have always sponsored us. Everest last year had a very beautiful stand with drones and so on and so forth. The Silver Plus sponsors, well, as we are a little bit tricky, we have been creating new levels of sponsorship. So we have Chiswe Hack, it's another broker and vulnerabilities platform. One eSecurity, that is the Jess Garcia company. I think that you all know him. It's a great professional. Netscope and Intelligent Innotech that are here with us again. Bluelift, that is our only silver sponsor, and One Security that has been sponsoring training sessions, two labs, Abraham Pasamarsis and Raul Silversis. So we'll have collaborators, endless collaborators, and Make It. We'll have activities for children on Saturday morning that will be set in collaboration with Make It. That is a group that belongs to the Polytechnical University of Madrid, and they do cool things in terms of 3D printing, robotics, and you have the program on the agenda, on the website. You can have a look at it, and if you have children, recognized children that belong to you, okay, you can bring them on Saturday morning, and the usual collaborators, the volunteers, thank you very much. That, well, they are helping us a lot. We couldn't hold this event without their help. They are essential for us. They are paramount. And well, despite all the zombies that will attack us, all the things that are going to happen, you've come along. And I promised that I wasn't going to talk about this. Do you know what that is? No. No. It's Yersinia pestis. It is, well, the Yersinia pestis is a bacteria. I don't know whether you know Alfredo and David's tool. You can download it there. And it was the perfect excuse to speak a little bit about coronavirus. I don't know what you think about what's going on, but we were talking to the people that helped us organize the event and with the team, with Kinepolis team, and they are canceling teams both nationally and internationally. I started to compare the graphs with the flu last year and this bullshit of coronavirus, and the flu graph is much steeper. So to me, it really makes no sense, everything that is going on. And you see that we haven't cancelled, and we didn't want to cancel at all. We were a little bit scared at the beginning of the week because the government was saying that they were analyzing some measures, and I was thinking, oh, if they say that we can't organize events with more than 1,000 people, we would have a problem. But what has happened then? We've been about to cancel? No, we haven't. But what happens? The best thing in the world are the trolls on the internet. Here you can find my friend Oscar Maqueda saying, well, ready for Rooted 2020. You can see Jorge Soy del Bierzo. This is his response. And we take things very seriously. I would like to apologize. Some people have received about 48 emails to register and to use SILPAD. It was me. Do you know that loop that has a way out, and you have programmed it in the wrong way, and this way out never happens? Well, this happened. It didn't go out the loop. So I really apologize, and sorry in advance. We hope that it doesn't happen again. I'm a little bit high. I have some underwear here, apart from all the cloth layers, because on Thursday somebody took my cell phone and they broke one of my ribs. So buy merchandising, please, that it will be very helpful for my recovery. And I wanted to speak about this project, include RootedCON and Good Job Foundation. I'm sure that you'll know them this afternoon, have been collaborating for a while to create an emergency collaboration path for disabled people. So what's the goal of this project? We don't want to train professionals. The professionals are all already trained. We don't want the people with for example, with a computing degree has a way to work in cybersecurity. No, we want people, disabled people, that are at a situation of exclusion, and they have a problem in terms of integration and work integration. Sometimes disability aesthetically affects them when being hired, when keeping their job positions, and we're trying to work in order to give them a very aggressive training in order to make them competent in cybersecurity so that they can be hired by companies. Now you'll see this afternoon at the roundtable we are collaborating with some big companies that have committed to hire people, but not only that, they've also committed to provide us with materials, contents, and giving us people to teach. And this is where you will participate. Please come along to the roundtable, because we will make a call to action so that you can help us train disabled people for free, pro bono. And INCIBE will finance the project on the other side, and a good job will do that too. But we ask you to come here to teach disabled people so that you can help them integrate in the labor market, because in my opinion the best sector is cybersecurity in order to have disabled professionals, because many of us hadn't met before. We have met each other through IRC, through screens at the end of the day, and virtually. So the human interaction is not necessary for this, okay? It is good, of course, because we don't want people to be locked at their homes in a ghetto. We want people to be highly integrated in ordinary companies. We don't want them to be locked at their homes. But this is the ideal sector, because we don't have any type of burden, the only one that you can have in your brain. So please come along this afternoon, and we will make a call to action so that you can join. And that was it. Thank you very much. I'm going to give the floor to the speaker. If you have any question. No? Yeah, thank you very much. Jesus, the floor is yours. Jesus Jara will speak about live coding. Okay, you know that we are very interested on everything that has to do with ethics and the art side of our profession. Jesus is going to tell you about something that was fascinating to us with live demos, and well, you'll see how it works. So Jesus, the floor is yours.